Right now, this just looks like a random building on your screen, but this is actually an optical illusion. Squint your eyes and it should reveal a secret message in this photo. Comment what the secret message is if you see it. Alright, so if you squinted your eyes, it should have revealed the message, enjoy life. That was just one of the best optical illusions and mind tricks I'm gonna show you in this video. But make sure you watch the video until the end to see an optical illusion that will make you laugh non-stop. Like the video and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or this spider will be in your bed tonight. This optical illusion is insane because we can make this ballerina spin any way that you want. Stare at this ballerina over here and they will all start spinning towards the right. But now focus on this ballerina over here and they will all start spinning towards the left. Try and see if you can make her spin both ways. Can you tell me in the comments what word these two emojis make when we put them together? Let's see if you can solve this. Alright, so the first emoji is the moon and the second emoji is a light, so together this makes the word moonlight. Can you spot the difference between these two pictures here? I'm only going to give you 5 seconds, so let's see if you can spot it quick enough. Alright, so the difference between these two pictures is she's actually missing the ring on her finger. One of these Nintendo Switches is real and the other one is made out of cake. Can you tell me which is the one made out of cake though? Let me know in the comments if you think it's the one at the top or the one at the bottom. I'll then reveal the answer. Alright, so the Nintendo Switch that was made out of cake was actually the one at the top. Only 1% of people watching the video will be able to pause at the perfect time so that this chicken lands in its outline. I tried this for almost 1 hour and I wasn't able to do it, so let's see if you can pass this challenge. Let's see if you can find the word cat in this picture here. Only a genius will find it in 5 seconds. Alright, so the word cat was actually right here in the corner. Are you able to find the odd cat out in this picture here? Look at this carefully and then let me know in the comments if you think it's cat A, B or C. I'll then reveal the answer. Alright, so the odd cat was actually cat C because it has different colored eyes. Right now we have a picture of a bunch of dogs with spots on them, but actually one dog hidden among them has no spots at all. Let's see if you can find the spotless dog. Alright, so the dog that has no spots on it was right here. Are you able to tell me which color balloon this kid is holding? Look at this very carefully and then let me know in the comments which color you think it is. I'll then reveal the answer. Alright, so the truth is he's actually holding the red balloon. Right now we have a picture of a bunch of minions, but are you able to find SpongeBob hidden in this photo? Only people with the best eyes will be able to spot him. Alright, so SpongeBob was actually standing right here. If you found it, well done. This is one of the best optical illusions ever because we can change the direction this Ferris wheel is spinning. What I want you to do is look at which way the Ferris wheel is spinning right now and memorize it. Now I want you to close your eyes and imagine the Ferris wheel spinning the other way now. Now open your eyes and it should actually be spinning the opposite direction now. Let me know in the comments if this worked for you. Let me know in the comments what word these two emojis make when we put them together. Alright, so the first emoji is a pan and the second emoji is a cake, so together this makes the word pancake. This picture right here is gonna reveal what your true personality is. Basically, there's a bunch of different words hidden inside of the smiley face and whatever word you see first is gonna describe what your true personality is. Look at this carefully and then let me know in the comments what word you saw first. I'll then respond to you letting you know what word I saw. I've hidden an emoji somewhere in this photo, but only people with the best eyesight will be able to spot it. If you do find the emoji, let me know in the comments what emoji it is. Alright, so the hidden emoji in this photo was actually the flame emoji, and it's right here. Look at this photo carefully and let me know which track you think is bigger. Do you think it's the track at the top or the track at the bottom? Let me know what you think the answer is. Alright, so the truth is both tracks are literally the exact same size. Were you tricked by this? This photo here has confused millions of people because no one can figure out which cat's head is at the front. I want you to look at this carefully and then let me know in the comments if you think it's cat number 1 or cat number 2. I'll then reveal the answer. Alright, so the head actually belongs to cat number 1. I bet you won't be able to read the numbers inside of the yellow circle. This is a hard eyesight test, so only people with the best eyes will be able to read the numbers. Let me know in the comments what the numbers are if you can see them. Alright, so the numbers hidden in the circle were 2, 4, 3, and 5. Can you spot the difference between these two pictures here? I'm only going to give you 5 seconds, so let's see if you can spot it. Alright, so the difference between these two photos is that the stars are missing from the wall in the back. Quickly, can you find the mistake in this photo here? Only 1% of people watching the video will be able to spot it. Alright, so the mistake is actually with the sentence at the bottom. If we look closely, we can see the word mistake is spelt incorrectly. Let's see if you can find the hidden panda among all of these snowmen in the next 5 seconds. Alright, so the panda was actually right here. If you found it, I'm very impressed. Did you know you can actually change the direction that this man is facing? Stare at his nose over here and he will start facing towards the side. But now stare at his eye over here and he will start facing straight towards us. Let me know in the comments if you can make him face both ways. Can you find the odd emoji out in this picture here? Let's see if you can solve this in the next 5 seconds. Alright, so the odd emoji was actually this one right here. Can you pause the video at the perfect time so that all 3 cookies land in their outlines? Only 1% of people watching the video will be able to pass this challenge, so let's see if you can do it. Right now, we have a bunch of number 9s on our screen, but I've actually hidden a number 8 somewhere in this photo. Let's see if you're able to find the number 8 in the next 5 seconds. Alright, so the number 8 was actually right here. Did you find it? What word do these two emojis make when we put them together? Let me know your answer in the comments. Alright, so the first emoji is a door and the second emoji is a bell, so together this makes the word doorbell. Did you know we can make this circle spin using just your mind? All you have to do is keep blinking super fast over and over again. Once you start doing this and blinking really fast, the circle will slowly start to move. Try it out for yourself right now. There's something wrong with this photo, but only a genius will be able to figure out what it is. Look at this carefully and then let me know what you think is wrong with the photo in the comments. Alright, so this astronaut is standing on the moon, so why is there another moon in the background? Did you realize this? Are you able to follow the green ball? Only 2% of people watching the video will be able to pass this challenge, so let's see if you can follow it. We're about halfway done. Do you still know where it is? Alright, so the green ball was this one right here. There's a cat hidden somewhere in this photo, but are you able to find it? Try and see if you can find the cat in the next 5 seconds. Alright, so the cat was actually right here. If you found it, well done. Right now, it looks like these lines all over this photo are slowly moving, right? Well, the truth is nothing in this photo is moving at all and your brain is being completely tricked right now. Even pause the video and the lines will still look like they're moving even though they're not. This is insane. One of these bags is real and the other one is made completely out of cake. Let me know in the comments which bag you think is made out of cake though. Let me know if you think it's the black bag or the grey bag. Then I'll reveal the answer. Alright, so the bag that was made out of cake was actually the black one. This just looks like a photo of some frogs, but it's actually one of the best optical illusions ever. Squint your eyes and it should actually reveal a secret word in the photo. Let me know in the comments what the word is if you see it. Alright, so if you squinted your eyes, it should have revealed the word read. Can you spot the difference between these two pictures here? Let me know in the comments what you think the difference is if you spot it. Alright, so the difference between these two photos is Mario's actually missing his button right over here. I bet you won't be able to pause the video so that the numbers land on 1337. 99% of people failed this challenge, so let's see if you can do it. One of these chocolate bunnies is real and the other one is actually a drawing. Can you tell me which is the real chocolate bunny though? Let me know if you think it's the bunny on the left or the bunny on the right. Then I'll reveal the answer. Alright, so the bunny that was actually real was the one on the right. Right now, we have a bunch of gift bags on our screen. All of them are different, but only two of them are the exact same. Let's see if you're able to find the two bags that are the same. Let me know which ones they are in the comments. Alright, the two bags that were the same were these yellow ones with the red dots. Right now, these two circles are completely still, but did you know we can actually make them move by using just your mind? All you have to do is stare at the black dot in the middle of the two circles, and now move your head close and far away from your screen over and over again. Once you do this, you will realize that the two circles are actually spinning now. Look at this broken bone very carefully and tell me which number piece fits perfectly into the crack. Only the smartest people will get this correct. Alright, so piece number 7 was the one that actually fits perfectly into the crack. This is one of the coolest optical illusions to ever exist. I want you to stare at the black plus sign in the middle of your screen. If you do this and do not blink, the pink dots will actually slowly disappear and a green dot will magically appear. Try it out for yourself and let me know in the comments if it works for you. This right here is really interesting because only girls will be able to see something inside of this phone. If boys are watching the video, they will see nothing, but girls will see the secret thing. So if you're a girl, let me know in the comments what you see in the phone. Alright, so if you're a girl, you should have seen a crown inside of the phone. This right here is super confusing because no one can figure out how many bars are in this photo. If we count them from the left, there are 4 of them, but now if we count them from the right, there are only 3. I want you to look at this carefully and then let me know in the comments how many bars you think there actually are. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Right now, we have hundreds of elephants on our screen, but there's actually one panda hiding somewhere in this photo. Can you find where it is though? Alright, so the panda was actually sitting right here. Did you find him? Only 1% of people watching the video will be able to find the mistake in this picture here. Let me know in the comments what it is if you spot it. Alright, so the mistake is actually that the word mistake is spelled wrong at the top. What word do these two emojis make when we put them together? Let me know what you think the answer is in the comments. Alright, so the first emoji is an ear and the second emoji is a ring, so together this makes the word earring. There are two animals hidden in this photo, but are you able to see them both? Only a genius can see both animals, so let me know what you think they are in the comments. Alright, so the two animals hidden in this photo were a rabbit and a duck. Only people with the best eyes will be able to find the word difficult in this picture here. Look at this very carefully and see if you can find the word difficult. Alright, so the word difficult was actually right here. If you found it, well done. This is a really cool optical illusion because we can actually change the speed we're going down this hallway. Take both of your hands and cover the sides of the hallway and we will start to go slow. Now move your hands and cover just the middle of the hallway and we will start to go fast. Try it out for yourself and see if you can change the speed we're going down this hallway. Now this just looks like some random lines on your screen, but there's actually a secret message in this photo. Let me know in the comments what the message is if you can see it. Here's a hint, try shaking your head. Alright, so the hidden message in this photo was I can't sleep. Only 1% of people watching the video will be able to read the secret message that are written on screen. If you're somehow able to read this, let me know in the comments what it says. I'm gonna heart all of the comments who are able to read this correctly. Next, I've actually got an audio illusion for you guys. Basically, a sound is gonna play over and over again and a bunch of sentences are gonna be on your screen. Whatever sentence you look at, it will sound like they're saying. I want you to listen to this carefully and let me know in the comments what you think they're actually saying though.
That is embarrassing! 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 That is embarrassing!
Are you able to tell me which one of these keys leads to the lock? If you get this correct, I'm gonna be very impressed. Alright, so the key that leads to the lock was actually the yellow one. If you got this correct, well done. Can you find the 4 circles in this photo here? 98% of people can't see all 4 circles, so let's see if you can find them all. Alright, so 3 of the circles are pretty obvious, but the 4th one is actually this one right here for the exclamation mark. This just looks like a picture of some ladies walking down the street, but if you squint your eyes, it should actually reveal a hidden word in the photo. Let me know in the comments what the hidden word is if you see it. Alright, so if you squinted your eyes, it should have revealed the word hope. Can you spot the difference between these two pictures here? I'm only going to give you 5 seconds, so let's see if you can find it quick enough. Alright, so the difference between these two photos is that the letter S's are backwards on the sign here. I bet you won't be able to pause the video at the perfect time so that all 3 of the planes land perfectly in their outline. This is almost impossible to do. Right now, we have the letter G all over our screen, but there's actually the letter C hidden somewhere in this picture. Let's see if you're able to find the letter C in the next 5 seconds. Alright, so the letter C was actually right here. Next, let's get into the part of the video we've all been waiting for, where I will make you laugh non-stop for 1 hour. Basically, I'm going to play an optical illusion on your screen, and all you have to do is stare at the middle of your screen and try your best not to blink the whole time. After the illusion finishes playing, you will feel like you need to laugh. Alright, so if you look around you, things should slowly look like they're moving and you should feel kind of dizzy. And some people feel like they need to laugh non-stop.